So this account overview has been long overdue. I was going to originally do it on the 2-year anniversary, but I thought I should probably wait until the global exclusive released, and then once that released I thought I should probably wait until I finished my free pulls for Astrius and P5. So yeah, now that those are over and done with, I think now's the time to do it. So I am primarily a light account. Light is my strongest mastery, that's how we can do. At 33, which is a lot higher than any of the others. My next highest would be lightning, and then earth surprisingly as well, that's interesting. But yeah, primarily light. I did pull on Violet because I thought that she had a really fun kit, and I knew that I would probably regret not pulling for her, because I doubt a rerun is coming back anytime soon, knowing that Nia has not come back yet. So I thought I should probably pull for her, just because I thought she could do really well in PvE, and I think she could potentially be a very fun build for PvP as well. I think I do prefer Locke and Eleanor, of course, for PvP in general, and Engel a bit as well. Warrior of Light has not seen much use, unfortunately. He's just pretty much inferior to Engel at the moment. Eskilfe is probably the unit that I regret pulling the most, because I just have not used her, like, at all, in fact. Not even during raids, so she's kind of useless on this account, unfortunately. Jaden does see a lot of use on my account as well, along with Eleanor. They make a nice duo on longer maps. Rob has not really been seeing much use, but I do have his VC, which has been fantastic, because of course it is integral to the light evade comp. I do have enough shards to EX Sakura all the way, but well, I have to wait for Sakura's EX in the first place anyways. Elsie is halfway to fully getting EX'd, but I'm not really too fussed about her. I actually want to build Thancred, because I think he might have use on shorter maps, which is a big weakness of my account. And honestly, the rest of them... oh yeah, Cecil. Cecil does have enough shards to be fully EX'd, but I'm not going to until there's a Light Slash raid that I need him for. Which is probably going to be the next P5 raid, in fact. I don't know when that is, but probably next week. And the rest, honestly, these were just to max out my light mastery. I will work on Camilo. I don't have enough shards to fully level out Elshura at the moment, but if I did, she would be getting maxed out as well. Next focus for the account is Lightning. I did pull for Esther. Esther pretty much wiped out my Visior stash. I was at, I think, like 50k or something, and I pretty much used it all trying to get Esther. Now, I haven't used them much at all, I won't lie. Oh, and also for the 2-year anniversary, I had to pity Cloud. I knew that I would really regret not pulling for Cloud this anniversary, seeing as it was a pity, and I don't know when the rerun for Final Fantasy VII is going to come back. So yeah, I just pitied Cloud. I might regret it in the end, because I actually really like Aranea, and I think my Ice team is not usable without Aranea at the moment, so that's unfortunate, but I have Cloud now, and I have Esther, and I have Charlotte maxed as well. Sid just got his EX announced in the 2.5-year anniversary for JP, and I always wanted to build Lightning to maximize Sid's potential. Now, I don't think he'll be the most amazing unit, but I did try to build my account around him a long time ago, and it's kind of knocked on to now, in that Lightning is my secondary element at the moment. These guys, if I had the shards, I would max them all out. I do still have a 120 select shard ticket for Persona, so I'll likely use that on Queen. I don't think I'll be pulling for Joker in the end. I just don't have the Visio for it. And I did use my MR select ticket from the challenge board for Soleil. Mostly for a TMR, really. But she's also been on my home screen for a long time. But now she's been replaced by Violet anyways. So, yeah, she won't be able to get her potential seen, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't really want to work on Skahal. Nivlu is something that I want to build out for her EX. Mostly because of her support capabilities. It's still very relevant, I think. But Resnick is coming along, so I don't know. Maybe Resnick will fill that spot in. Lioness I have not used. Oh, actually, one of the big reasons why I wanted to pull for Esther was because I don't think my light comp actually deals with the Leela Joker meta very well at all. So I wanted to try and stack area res with Esther and potentially Ibarra, but I don't have Ibarra at the moment, obviously. I'll have to wait until the next global exclusive to try and grab Ibarra, because I just don't have enough viz at the moment. Hopefully the next global exclusive is skippable, but if it's an Ice Reagan, I will have to pull. I will have to pull for Ice Reagan. If it's a Fire Reagan, I don't care about it, but if it's an Ice Reagan, then I will have to pull for him. Yeah, I do want Ibarra to make potentially an Esther Charlotte Ibarra team to try and deal with the Leela Joker meta. And honestly, that's where I put all my chips into. I put all my viz into that bet that Esther could deal with the Leela Joker team. So we'll see whether that comes to fruition. Ice was originally my secondary element, just between Gilgamesh, Oron, and Laswell. Now, I haven't been using this team much at all recently, but I think on this recent Guild War map, I will be trying them out, because this recent Guild War map is incredibly short, so you don't get enough time to buff twice, and I think this team specifically works well on just the one buff. So Gilgamesh gets his armor, Mirage on Laswell, and then Oren, I think, just uses bells or something. Don't quite remember myself at the moment, but that's pretty much why I think I want to use this team for this very short Guild War map at the moment. I know that Agrius is also getting an FFT rerun as well, so she's going to be getting her EX. Now I will have to pull for her, along with Lightning and Snow and Hope, which are all under the elements that my account is primarily built for, so that will be a lot of viz. I'm going to need like 200k viz, 240k viz to pull for everything that I want. During that time, that will be a very busy time for me. But I think I might skip Snow, because looking at his kit, he does look very much like Barrett. Barrett I did actually pull along with Cloud. When I tried to pity Cloud, when I tried to pull Cloud, I managed to get Barrett along the way, and I just did not work on him. I don't think he's very good at all. And I think looking at Snow's kit, he is very similar to Barrett, so I think they might share the same weaknesses. As far as I can tell, Snow doesn't get any hate generation. He does have innate hate, but not any hate generation, so that might be a problem. But we know how good Agrius is, so I will probably focus on Agrius as a nice tank. I do want to max out Soleil at some point, but she only has 220 shards on her at the moment. She is very far away, so my magic is not looking very good. Along with my lightning magic as well, actually. I wanted lightning magic because, yeah, my account does not do very well in short maps. And I think short maps is where tanky mages kind of reign. So Renan, I think, is something that my account needs, and Ibarra as well, I think would be very good for my account. Earth was the other element that I wanted to work on. I did pull Oberon a long time ago when he was first released, because I thought he could do very well in rainbow teams, and I think he does do very well in rainbow teams, but I haven't really had the opportunity to use him. I did tech him into my quick pick matches, just as a counter to lightning teams, because he can single-handedly just annihilate lightning teams. Before Esther, that was. I know Esther can actually go toe-to-toe with Oberon, but I haven't actually tried Oberon against Esther at the moment. And this also actually means that I can bait win teams with Oberon, and then putting up 2 ice element units on either side of him. So that's an interesting strategy. It's unfortunate the wind is kind of rare, and it's pretty limited as well. Just the units themselves are pretty limited. I do want to work on Moraga as well, because I think he is likely the strongest selection quest unit at the moment, outside of until Rafal gets her own weapon, that is, from her selection quests. I do want to work on Rafal. I think she has interesting synergy with Eliza. Now, I won't be pulling for Eliza, but I will be trying to build her out, because I think she's a very good unit. I think Sniper Dispel just in itself is very strong, and yeah, Ice is going to be one of my primary elements as well. Fire, I don't have anything, it just came on here. I should have really have pulled for Terror, but I skipped out on her. Mostly because I didn't like the way Fire VCs looked, and I don't really have any Fire VC investment either. Wind, I don't have anything built. These are all leftover units from very early in the game. Howler I built because I wanted to counter kill Faye a long time ago. Lucia was something that was meta for a while. Well, I say a while, it was like... I want to say it was like 2 weeks of Lucia Frederica meta. But Wind is a lot of limited units, and I'm not going to be pulling for any of these at the moment. Water, Astrius is just released. I'm not pulling for him though. I was tempted to pull for him, but I just straight up don't have the viz for him. And my water VCs are not invested in at all. Yeah, I could have invested into Suteki Danet in preparation for Astrius, but I kind of I kind of just forgot about him, really. Mostly because I didn't want to try and summon for Celeste as well. Just straight up because I don't have the viz for it. And I knew because Esther had just released as well, that water might be in a bit of a tough spot. It doesn't seem like it so far though. Astrius seems pretty strong, even at 115s that I've seen him. But yeah, I haven't tried Esther against water teams just yet. Dark. Now, Joker, Leela are coming, and they're going to be very scary. And Joker is already kind of melting my light evade team at the moment, so I am very scared for the Joker Leela meta. I was actually pretty tempted to invest in Dark myself, because my Dark VCs are actually in a pretty good spot. I've got Diablos, I've got Maidens of the Rose, I've got Darvel's VC as well. So I thought Dark might be an avenue for me, but honestly, I could still try and pull for Joker. I mean, his banner's going to be here for a while. But if I do that, then I will be locking myself in to a lot of Vizier investment. And honestly, the only reason why I want to invest into Dark is because, well, Helena, of course. Now, I do not have Helena maxed whatsoever. She is at 500 shards. I have yet to trade in all my Soul Stars for the 100 to get her to level 99. But I'm in no hurry with her, really. I mean, I've survived this long without Helena. I can survive another couple months without her. I actually really want to invest into Dark, just because I have Kane that I can completely max out as well. I really like Kane's kit. He can Dispel Courage, which is pretty good against Light Evade, and Yeah, Light Evade is also pretty, Dark is pretty accurate as well, so I was thinking a Joker, Leela, Kane team might be a viable thing, but then I, I'd have to also try and get Fina in there as well. It's a lot of Vizier investment that I just don't think I have in me at the moment, so I am forgoing Dark for a long while. And after seeing the FF13 units as well, I know that I'll have to invest all my Viz into those three, into Lightning for the Lightning comp, into Hope for Light, and into Agrius at least for Ice, and possibly Snow as well. Yeah, that's it I think for Light. I will say that Violet has been very fun to use, and I'm glad I did pull for her. I got her actually on the step 4. I actually double pulled her. I have a screenshot of that. I'll probably edit that in. But yeah, I am very happy with pulling Violet. I was very scared that she would be made redundant by a lock, but she's been very fun to use, and I am very glad that I pulled for her, unlike Summer Kill Fate, who I just have not used whatsoever on this account. Velis as well is something that I want to build out. I think possibly Velis could be very good for short maps as well. And Sadali was something that was on my mind, but I think I might forego Sadali because, well, I just don't have any wind investment. And I think Velis is actually better than Sadali. I think it's arguable. I was on the Sadali camp beforehand, but now I think I'm on the Velis camp. I'm not quite sure. But either way, I think I might skip Sadali at this point, just because I know how much Vizier investment is going to be needed for the FFT and FF13 runs. Now, I wish there was a better way to organize vision cards, but unfortunately we can't filter by element. So I thought I'd filter by obtained so I could show you what's new with the account. So with Esther's release, I grabbed her VC because it gives very strong boosts for cloud teams, for lightning slash teams, which my account will be going towards with Sid and Cloud and Esther and Charlotte, and even a Barra can use slash as well. Now, the thing that I told you about my bet in that my lightning team can deal with Leela Joker is because I think that this area attack res up is going to be very good into that comp specifically. Now, there are other cards that can give area attack res up, but I think for Ice it is the Mana Pool, which is Arena's Esper VC, and I don't have access to that, unfortunately. So the Ibarra card is the next one down for the elements that I want to work with. Now, I don't have Ibarra, so it might be a bit wasted at the moment, but we'll see the next time the global exclusive comes along whether I have the Vizier to grab her. Oh yes, I did pull Golden Ahriman very recently, so I will be using him as my primary defensive Esper. The Signs of Twilight is a very good card. I use this on Engel primary pretty much all the time now. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fantastic card. Jaden VC. Was that on my last account overview? Either way, I use this on Jaden all the time. Yeah, Jaden primary. Yep, Smite the Dark, Light Evade, primary on Eleanor every time. Fryevia card. Now, I really wanted this because I wanted to make an ice tank at some point. And Fryevia is the only one at the moment outside of Barrett. I don't count Barrett because he's pretty trash, in all honesty. But now that Agrius is here, I will likely be using this with Agrius, even though the magic might be a bit wasted on her. But yeah, I think it's a decent enough VC. I did find Omega in one of my random pulls, and I am working on Clairvoyant Astrologer because I really want to build a Pierce carry, and hopefully the new Glaciella design on the JP side is going to be a ice carry, ice Pierce carry, and yeah, I just really want to build a Pierce carry unit. Ever since Kane, I really wanted to build a spear unit, and unfortunately, the opportunity hasn't come yet for me to carry with a Pierce unit. If I pulled for Noctis, then I could have gone for an Earth comp with Oberon, but I have not had the opportunity yet. Rob VC has been very good, of course. Light Evade. Uh, this one is nearly maxed out. Well, I'm well on my way there, but it's not quite there yet. But it's yeah, I will be using that a lot. And also, Igaion was something that I maxed out a long time ago to pair with Sid. This card and Sid was originally why I wanted to build my account around Lightning as well. I don't quite care about having Cloud, to be honest. Honestly, I want to make. Honestly, I think I'd use Esther over Cloud in general, just because I have Light Evade myself to deal with Light Evade, and I have Jaden as well as a sure hit. So Cloud is a bit less needed because my Lightning team is going to be specifically tailored to counter things that my Light team can't. So I think Cloud's sure hit is a little bit less needed. Is there anything new as well here? No, I think these are all old. Yeah, I think these are all old. Oh yeah, I did max out Secrets of the Heart using the Mog Shop, using my medals as well. Can I sort by rarity? See if it's here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that was for Light Evade. And oh yeah, this was for Lightning as well, but I haven't been using it. Mostly because I haven't been using Frederica a lot recently. I haven't really found the time for her. I've already got a decent long range map teams with light, so Frederica's been kind of redundant. And yeah, Diablos was one of the reasons why I wanted to build Dark. But I'm not going Dark, I don't think. I don't think, at least. At this very moment, I'm deciding not to go Dark. I could very easily change that. Oh, this card. Yes. The bane of so many accounts. Yeah. Now that FFT rerun's been announced, I'm going to be maxing this card 100%. I'm going to be so happy to max this card out. Now, whether I use it or not is going to be a different question. Maybe it would replace Bahamut in a light slash comp. Not quite sure. But yeah, I'll be very happy to max this card out. Ibra, I've explained. Sticky done it. Oh yeah, Leviathan. That was a long time ago as well. When Wall came out, I wanted to try and experiment with the Leviathan. I do have enough shards to max him out, but I just have not used him. What was this? Is this light as well? Yeah, light also gets the benefits of max HP up and slash attack up. Yeah, I'm not going to be using this VC like anywhere, anytime soon. I think that's about it really for VCs. Yeah. Now my Espers have changed a lot recently, mostly because I just upgraded them recently. I have managed to EX out, of course, Tetrasulfid for evade, and what was the other evade one? Oh yeah, Glacial. Now Glacial is a bit of a sleeper one. Not a lot of people use this, especially because Demon Chimera and Dark Odin are out. But I don't have either of those Espers. I was on a bit of a break during the time the Demon Chimera raid was happening. Well, I was still doing my dailies. I was still doing Guild War battles, but I was not doing any of the content at the time. So yeah, I missed out on Devil Chimera, unfortunately. Uh, and I kind of regret it because I think Demon Chimera might be better than Glacial for evade teams. Demon Wall is close to being maxed out. Actually, can I max him out now? No. Okay, yeah, Demon Wall is very good, of course. Ramu is maxed out because I had the Magicite to spare. Yeah, Magicite to spare. Now, I did not pull for the Scorpion Sentinel because I just don't have the viz for it. The having to pity a VC for 42k was it? I think it was is not a good deal, so I didn't go for that. And also that was also the reason why I didn't go for Aranea as well, because I also would have needed mana pool for Aranea, and I did not have the VC for it. So I skipped out on Aranea, despite really, really wanting to work on a Pierce unit. Hopefully Glaciella is a saving grace for that, but yeah. Frightus has been a very good VC for me. Sorry, very good Esper for me for Engelbert, in fact, because it does raise. What was it? What does it raise again? Spirit and Magic Res, isn't it? Yeah, Spirit and Magic Res. So I've been using this on Engel a lot, mostly to deal with not just Eleanor, but magic comps in general with Engel. Fenrir will be seeing a lot of use with my Esther, yeah. Just because of the magic res on it, and it also has a decent attack as well. Yeah, magic res here. Yeah, just to round out her resistances because she has very good resistances. Fire. I did pull Phoenix actually, and I'm not quite sure whether I had this in my last account overview, but now that I have Golden Ironman, which was in my free pulls, these recent free pulls, the temples, Phoenix is kind of redundant on this account now. Once I've leveled out Golden Ironman, I'll probably phase out Phoenix because Phoenix is a bit slow, I think. Typhon is something that I'm interested in building out, but I don't think any units of mine will have much use for it right now. My account is heavily slash and missile based, so I don't have many magic attackers at the moment. Hopefully that'll change with the Barra and Renan maybe. Titan I built for Pierce, of course, and Golem, of course, is a tank one as well. Leviathan. A Siren, yeah, Siren I maxed out. I mean, Siren, yeah. Everyone has Siren, really. I think everyone should have Siren. It was given out on day one, wasn't it? Don't know. Carbuncle I actually don't use a lot much nowadays. I would use it if my Eleanor was not built for evade at the moment, but she's built for evade, so Jaden would be using Bahamut over Carbuncle. So Carbuncle's a bit of a waste at the moment, and two-headed dragon is not. I could use two-headed dragon to try and manipulate agility because it is quite slow, but I've not had much use out of him recently, or at all, in fact. I did pull for I did find Omega in a free pull, so I've been slowly trying to max him out. Now, Behemoth and Demon Wall are priorities for me. So Demon Wall is going to be my first priority in Dark. So once this is maxed out, and this is maxed out, I'll be starting to work on Omega. Yeah. Now, equipment is something that I am not proud of on my account. During my hiatus with the game, I did miss out on a lot of things that I needed to have an optimal comp. So, if you notice, I only have a winter coat +3. I only have a +3 Santa coat, which is pretty tragic. Now, I do have enough recipes for the +5, and I think enough for another +3 as well, maybe, or a +4. So I will have enough I will have enough recipes to make 2 of these. And I know the P5 raid gives out Ice Mega Crysts as well, so I can actually use the Ice Mega Crysts to craft another one. At the expense of not being able to build the Jack Frost, but I don't really care about the Jack Frost. Black Garb is pretty nice as well on a lock. I don't have a lot of recipes for this though. Hopefully it comes back. Diamond Coat I use on Jaden all the time. White Marshmallow is my replacement for Alexandrite Ring because I don't have an Alexandrite Ring built, unfortunately. But this thing is pretty good as well. It gives nearly as much accuracy, but it also gives you all these status effect res ups, which is fantastic, I think. So I like this a bit more than I do Alexandrite. Brigandine I use on my Charlotte because she has enough spirit for magic attacks, and I use Knight Armor on Engel when I am anticipating magic attacks. Purple Lightning was originally for Rob, and then I got Laswell on my account, and yeah, I use this on Laswell as well. Ribbon. The Ribbon rerun, oh my god! I wish I'd gone all in on the Ribbon rerun, and along with the Shinra Bangle as well. I do not have a Shinra Bangle ready to go at all. I don't have any Shinra Bangle recipes as far as I know. I think I was not in a. I think I was kind of taking a break from the game at the time as well. Solve for the Master, I don't really care about at this point. I was very interested in this item, but it's kind of just fallen off completely now. Is this all Trust Mastery stuff now? Yeah, let's talk about my Trust Masteries. Yes, now that I've maxed out Macherie from the Mog Shop, this is something that is integral to Eleanor Evade comps. Yeah, she uses this very well in Guild Wars, and this is something that I put my Truststones on as well. These are the Truststones that I have on. Yeah, yeah. Look up 15 and agi up, and evasion as well. So that's my Eleanor sorted in terms of Truststone masteries. I think accuracy is the only thing that I'm missing, and dex as well. And I just need to level up all these. Magic debuff res up could be replaced with something else as well, I guess. But I'm very happy with my Truststone setup for Eleanor at the moment. The other thing that I have at the moment with setup Truststones is... Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Bells, of course. Now, this is currently on my Violet. Because Violet is the unit bonus in the arena at the moment. And, well, I just really want to make Violet work. So so I think she could do very well with acquired AP up. Now, I've actually turned off her AI for using TMRs. I've turned off bells on Violet because I think her evasion skill and courage are a bit more important to her, and then she can start on her own acquired AP up. I think she can start acquiring AP just on her own attacking, really. Now, I wish I did have Misgraven Blade when the FF4 rerun was happening, and I was originally going to do the FF4 rerun as well, the Trials of Reckoning there for the Wind Spear, and the bow as well for Fina. But yeah, I was having another break with the game at that time, so I was not really up for it. But yeah, Misgraven Blade I think would be a huge boon to Violet. I think that's it for Truststones. Oh, actually, no, that's not it. Yeah, Crimson Rapier as well, or Rapier, is in the middle of being turned into a acquired AP up kind of machine For my tanks, I really like slash attack res up on this TMR, and this is pretty much what I use on all of my tanks. So now I could have swapped it for something else, but I'm not quite sure at the moment. But yeah, this goes on all my tanks at the moment, and it probably likely will until I find another replacement that I think could do well. Is there anything else to talk about here? Alexander Ring. Platinum Helm would be nice to have. Why don't I have this built? Is it recipes? Yeah, it's armor books that I don't have. I'll farm them when I can be bothered. Oh, I do have the ability to craft a... Well, actually I don't. I need light mega crysts. Oh well. It's whatever. I don't really care too much about Galmia Coat. Yeah, Mythgraden Blade is something that I really want to build out, but I missed out on it. And Shinra Bangle as well. Tidus's necklace, I do have a lot of recipes, but I don't have, what am I missing? These White Spirit Sands. So yeah, that's a bit of a rough one. Lockstagger, I farmed a lot of those. Main Gauche is something that I actually want to build because it has evade on it. It has, wait, I think it maxes out at like 20 evade on its dodge version. So yeah, I think that could be a decent way to supplement evade as well, as long as I don't have an evade armor or accessory on it. I did build an elemental spear for Oberon. Funny thing is, Sage's Hat actually gives more evade than my Black Garb at the moment, so I've been using that instead of Black Garb at times. Now it's only just like one evade over a Sage's Hat over the over my Black Garb at the moment, so I do switch it up depending on whether they can actually use the defense penetration on the Black Garb or not. Buster Sword has been replaced with Asterisk Alpha because of well, the slash pen. Rapier is not something that I use actually. I've been using Sword of Light on where is Sword of Light? There it is. I've been using an Assault Sword of Light on Violet recently, just because it has like more damage. I would use Mythgraven Blade if I had it, but I don't have it, so not really much to say there. Windspear, I regret not doing the FF4 rerun for, and the Elven Bow as well. Coral Sword will see use on Charlotte. Crimson Repair I use all the time. Bloodsoaked Dagger is something that I've been interested in using on Lock as well, but yeah, I haven't really done much experimenting with it at the moment. I've just been using Black Guard Bonding recently, really. Icebrand, I do want to grab a magic Icebrand as well for Freyavir, but that will be a long time coming. Freyavir will not be done anytime soon. These are all just training stuff. Accessories? Anything interesting here? I don't think so. Poaching Hills I do like on some units. Pod 153 is really good on tanks as well, just to raise their agi. Bodyguards go. Bodyguards coat. Go. A coat is something that I wanted to try using on my light comp to try and attack light comps as well, but I haven't really used it yet at all. And Adventurous Bandana is something that I want to try as well, but since it's an armor, that's really messy, because you know you want the evade armors for evasion comps, but then you won't be able to use this either, so it's a bit messy. I don't really know whether I want to try it or not. I haven't really used Glinting Armor recently. I could do though. I could stick it on Angle possibly, but I just haven't really. I think that's about it for my equipment. I know I could do better on equipment, but yeah, I've been lazy. So this is what a standard PvP team will look like for me at the moment. This is what I'm using in Arena at the moment, and something that I might want to carry on using in Guild Wars as well, just because I think Violet is a really fun unit, especially if you're looking for physical teams to try and attack, and especially if you're looking for physical teams that don't build against evasion teams. I think Violet is going to be really fun. Yeah. But right now, because the guild map is so short, I think I will be trying this team out again. Yeah. Does this give evade actually? It does not. It gives luck. That's unfortunate. I could add Shiva as well. Should I do that? I don't know. I don't know. Lazar's kind of outdated at the moment because Mirage just gets destroyed by literally everything at the moment. So, but yeah, I want to try this out for this very short map because I just have not had any luck with my light team in this Guild War map. So I thought I'd try something else. This is going to be my light wall, of course. Now I do have separate parties as well. Yeah, I think this is what I'd be using normally as well. But I like this as well, so I'm trying this out at the moment. Yeah, I think that's what a standard PvP formation would be like for me. I don't ever really use this for quests. I do use this for quests though. Yeah, light slash and lightning slash as well. Lightning slash plus Makoto. But I will likely be filling this in with Sid when his EX comes along. So I do have Sid in the barracks at the moment. Let's have a gander at my barracks. Yeah. Sid is in the barracks at the moment. And Kane as well to try and get both Cecil and Kane to max EX. Now Barrett isn't here just to fill a slot because he is limited, and I might think about using him later on. Probably won't, but I'll just stick him in here just to accumulate shards, really. Yeah, Sid is in here. He's been in here for a while. Let me see my shards for FFT. Yeah, I've got 159 Mind Spheres for Sid, so he is well on his way to being fully EX'd. But I do need Agris as well, so that might be an adventure. And Ramza, potentially, since I'm a light account, but I can forgo Ramza. I don't think he's amazing, but I think he can be very useful in light slash. What can I talk about my shards here for? 70 Astrius shards, that's whatever. RNA, I've only got 59 shards, unfortunately. Noctis I want to build as well, potentially. Velis I really want. Helena I'm working on. I do want Aldo as TMR, but that's a whiles away. I do want to work on Nivlu. Soleil I actually really want. And Velric is his name, yeah? Velric I kind of want as well, seeing that my ice is primarily slash. Even then, my ice is primarily magic resist based as well. So Velric could be very useful against physical teams, especially against like 2B Tifa teams. I guess more the merrier is a bit more common, so Auron is probably a bit more useful at the moment, but Velric would be nice against physical win teams. Now, a while ago, there was a banner for Halloween Leela and Ryu and Frederica. You could get a level 99 one of those. And I was tempted to pull on it because I would have very much liked Ryu's TMR. And Leela as well is actually pretty usable as well if you fully EX her. But yeah, I don't have wind investment, so Leela would have been a very risky pull if I did, and Ryu's TMR would have been very good. But And because I also kind of want to build Earth as well, seeing that I have Oberon. But yeah, Ryrie would have just been at level 99, really, so, and just have been really for his TMR, so that was also another bit of a naff pull, I guess. And Frederica, of course, was just be a complete flop. So I didn't pull on that Bannery in the end. Yeah, I just decided against it. Yeah, Sakura's fully EXable. Kilfei is nearly fully EXable, but I probably won't be using her. Not until like Queen Mash gets her VC, but even then, I think Kilfei is not that great. There's an EX unit. Yeah, Elsie's nearly at 200 Mind Spheres. Oh, Ildira. Yeah, I actually don't have a calculator on my account just yet, like a properly fully built calculator. So Ildira likely will be my farming calculator for a long time until I get my Helena fully up and working. And I think that's it. That's it. Yeah. Cheers for watching.